Kyle Larson's chances at the double could be in jeopardy. We'll talk about it next. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Professor Larry Mars and this is Hitting the Wall. Well, it's the Friday before the greatest weekend in auto racing. You have the Monaco Grand Prix, you have the Indianapolis 500, and then in the evening you have the Coca-Cola 600. One of the bigger stories that's coming out of this weekend, of course, is Kyle Larson. He is trying for the double at Indianapolis. He's not the first person to try this, but he is the latest and probably the one who has the greatest chances of walking away with a win in both of them. How highly unlikely that would be, but probably is one of those people that does have a chance with winning both of them. But the problem is there's going to be weather in the area. Now, this is a weather map from WTHR. As you can see, this is Sunday at 1 o'clock, right around the start of the Indianapolis 500, and they're predicting some major thunderstorms in the area, major rain system coming through. This could really affect Kyle Larson's chances at completing the double. So what would happen if the race for the Indianapolis 500 is delayed due to weather? Well, according to NBC Sports, that would depend on how late the delay is. If it's maybe an hour, then perhaps they could get some laps in, maybe complete the race, depending on other weather in the area and also red flags. This is what Kyle Larson had to say to NBC Sports. It's stressful because weather is always unpredictable, but you just don't really know until it's happening. So it's hard to plan for weather. You can have all these plans and backups and backups and backups, but you just can't really do anything or react until it's kind of in the moment. And that's what the team is facing right now. They just don't know. It's predicted 80% chance of rain. How long it will rain, of course, looking at the radar that we just looked at, or the predictor, it looks like it's going to rain all day. So what happens if it does rain and the start is delayed too long for Kyle Larson to complete the race? Or if he goes ahead and starts the race and he needs to leave for Charlotte right away. So according to NBC Sports, if he starts the race and needs to leave for Charlotte in the middle of the race, there is no relief driver. Tony Kanaan was supposed to fill that role, but they won't use him for the race. What they'll do is they'll come into the garage area, they'll park the car, they'll board the helicopter, get to the airport to get to Charlotte. If the rain delay is too long and they know it's too long and they know they're not going to be able to complete the race, then Kyle Larson will leave for Charlotte and not run the Indianapolis 500. Rick Hendrick has said that NASCAR is the most important thing to them. So this is a quote from NBC Sports with Rick Hendrick. That's a tough question because I've always talked about it many times, and we know we need to be in Charlotte for points. We're just going to let it play out, and then Kyle, myself, Jeff Gordon, and Jeff Andrews will make that decision come Sunday. So now, what if it rains all day long and the race is postponed? Well, Kyle Larson had this to say about that scenario to NBC Sports. That's what's a little bit stressful. Yeah, it doesn't look too promising for Indy on Sunday, but I think for me, where I sit, if it's going to rain, I hope it rains all day. That way, it can be just pushed to Monday or something, and then Charlotte is not going to rain. I just hope it doesn't rain, and we can get it in on Sunday night and then come here Monday. So it appears the best case scenario for Kyle Larson, if it does rain in Indianapolis, is for it to be a washout. Postpone the race until Monday, go run the 600 on Sunday night, come back Monday and complete the 500. But with weather in the area and being a guessing game on whether they should start the 500 or not, what happens if Kyle Larson is late getting back to Charlotte. So this is from NBC Sports. According to the NASCAR rulebook, a driver will be credited only with points earned in the vehicle in which he or she starts a race. If a driver change occurs after the green flag, only the driver of record, which is the person that started the race, will receive stage points, provided the driver of record is eligible for points in the series. A win by the replacement driver will not count towards eligibility for the driver playoffs. So what the NASCAR rulebook is saying is Kyle Larson can be late to the race. Someone else can start the car, and when Kyle Larson gets there, he can jump in the car and continue the race. But the problem is he will not get credit for points, and he will not get credit for the win. So, big whoop, right? He's already got a race win. He's already in the NASCAR playoffs. So, why would he even worry about that? Well, here's the thing. Number one, he is the points leader. If he is late to Charlotte, someone else starts the car and he jumps in the car, he doesn't get credit for points. He drops, according to NBC Sports, to at least fourth in the standings. There is a regular season championship, and that regular season champion gets 15 points toward the playoffs. And that could mean the difference between having a bad playoff run in the first round and squeaking by and being eliminated in the first round. If you like this video, give us a like. If you like what I'm doing overall, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything, and we will see you in the next video.